How you going, guys? In this video, let's tackle negative thinking. And in another video, I'll talk about tackling negative feelings. But in this video, let's use self-inquiry and mindfulness to attack this negative thinking that consumes so many people's minds. The first step to tackling anything that we don't find appealing is knowledge. Knowledge is so important. We fear the unknown because it's unknown. That's why we freak out. That's why so many people are scared of their negative thinking, because they don't know the root of it. They don't know how to handle it. It's scary. They're scared of being scared of negative thinking. But look, next time you find yourself caught up in negative thinking, hopefully you remember this tip. At a certain point, when you start thinking negatively, ask yourself a question. Am I aware of these thoughts? Or are they aware of me? Am I conscious of these negative thoughts, or are they conscious of me? Do your thoughts say to you, hello, Simon. My name is Simon, if you didn't know. How you going? You're a piece of shit. You won't amount to anything. Are my thoughts literally conscious looking at me saying that? They might appear that way, but no. We are conscious of our thoughts. Our thoughts aren't conscious of us. Our thoughts are basically like clouds. Or I like to say like a sushi train. They're just going by. One thought might be, I need to buy milk. I need to get my car serviced. You're a piece of crap. These are just words, but some thoughts we really pay attention to, especially negative thinking. And when we pay attention to them, they grow, they add to the story. They make us feel even worse. So the next time you catch yourself thinking negative thinking, first ask yourself the question, am I aware of these thoughts? Or are they aware of me? You're aware of your thoughts. You saw them come, you'll see them go. Another great tip I like doing with all of reality. That's why in many videos I say, this reality is a dream constructed of language. What is a thought when you zoom in and deconstruct it? A thought is just shapes and colors. Words are just noises. Words are just scribbles on a bit of paper. All we're dealing with is shapes, colors, noises, and scribbly lines we call language. This might sound ridiculous, but really look what's happening. Can a shape or a color hurt you? Can squiggly lines or noises hurt you? This is all language is. This is all thinking. You might say, yeah, but it means something. Of course it means something. We need these thoughts to function. We need language to function, but look at the reality. Shapes, colors, noises, sounds, these can't hurt you. These appear in you and these dissolve back into you. Also, I quite often mention self-inquiry. We think we know who we are. We think these thoughts know who we are. But here's a spoiler alert if you're just getting into these teachings. You don't know who you are. What you are is a total miracle. You are pure awareness. You have non-objective qualities. These thoughts are referring to something that you aren't even at your core. Once you realize that, that's why I heavily stress self-inquiry and meditation, which I'll get into more detail in other videos, constantly, because that's what this channel is about. But what I'm saying, knowledge is power. Once you know yourself, in the sense of, ultimately, knowing yourself means you can't know yourself. You are the miracle. You are the present moment. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's so clear. These thoughts, like I said, shapes, colors, sounds, squiggly lines, these can't touch you. It's hilarious. Eventually, once you see this, it's hilarious. But you can't watch one video like this and be a master at it. It takes practice. I'm just giving you hope that you don't need to be consumed by these negative thoughts and negative feelings, which I'll mention in another video. They can't touch you. It's hilarious. That's all I'm saying. Don't give up hope. Also, you need to structure your lifestyle around these kind of teachings. If you can, be around positive people. Here's what tends to happen with a lot of people. They're so consumed in negative content online, negative people. They watch one video on meditation, mindfulness, getting rid of negative thinking. They go, oh, that sounds nice. It sounds good. Then what happens? Next minute, back to negativity, negative thinking. You see? Slowly, you need to structure your life around these teachings. Spirituality is a lifestyle, meditation, mindfulness, self-inquiry, looking at your experience. Like I said, these thoughts, shapes, colors, sounds, squiggly lines that we use to represent reality. We need to use all these shapes, colors, squiggly lines. We need to use them, but see the reality at their core. They can't touch you. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous once you see it. You're like, what? What negativity? Like I said, I'm just making this video to give you a little hint, a little tip on what to do when this happens. To sum up, when they start appearing, you're going to get caught up in them, but hopefully you remember this tip. Am I aware of this thought, or is it aware of me? I'm aware of it. What is it referring to? How can it really talk about me when I don't even know what I am? You think you are your life story. You think you are your ego. That's why you're letting these thoughts affect you. Do you exist right now? Do you feel like you exist? Yes. Does a baby feel like it exists? Yes. What's the difference between us and a baby? A baby doesn't have all these thoughts, ideas, concepts, life story. That's why a baby can't be affected by negative thinking, because it doesn't even have the concept of thinking to begin with. But you're going to say, yeah, but we're not a baby. We have thinking. Yes, we do have thinking, but you need to see through the illusion of it. You need to deconstruct it down to what it is. Shapes, colors, sounds, squiggly lines we call language. I keep repeating that point because I'm just trying to show you, don't let this dream constructive language affect you. This is what you're going to realize slowly in time, and I hope this tip will help you. And don't worry, there'll be many more tips. As you know, I'm always just hammering the same point from different angles to give you some inner peace, happiness, and well-being. Because that's what we're all searching for, isn't it? Take care, guys. See you in the next video.